Okay, you guys, we are back with another banging video, honey, because the UK government, they have banned Ye from entering the country. Ye, you talk too much, but you're not violent enough, and as such, you cannot enter London, England, because he doesn't meet the minimum requirement. He has to be a PDF file. He has to be violent and aggressive. He doesn't meet those. He just talks too much. And talking too much, ruffling feathers, stinging, it's too minor. It's minute on the scale of all the atrocities that the top performers at the Wireless Festival has committed. Ye's act is mild. Ye's act is mild to Vibes Cartel, and make no mistakes. Vibes Cartel is my boss, but when I have to use a point, I'm gonna use it because two things can be true at the same time. We all believe that Vibes Cartel is guilty of what he has been accused of. We happy that he did some time and he has learned his lesson and he has found God and he's being an amazing human being at this point. And what I love about Vibes Cartel above all things is the fact that he is an amazing father, and now he is being an advocate for humanity, and he's teaching, and he wants to be an advocate for change. So out of bad comes good. So Vibes Cartel headlined Wireless Festival last year. Criminal, convict, no disrespect intended to the G, okay? But the truth is the truth, right? Chris Brown can perform in London, England. Yes. So guess what? Kanye, you're gonna have to do something violent and aggressive before they allow you to perform in London, England. Because how dare you only open your mouth? You know, the words from your mouth, they were powerful but not powerful enough. You're gonna either have to do something to end up on that Epstein file, or you're gonna have to pew someone or something, but you're a softie. As he once said, he's a kitty cat. So they're gonna see him as a nobody. They're gonna always do these things to him. Like, man, talk about a guy predicting his own future and telling us how they're gonna treat him. The Wireless Festival has announced that the Wireless Festival has been cancelled. They say all ticket purchases will be refunded to the purchaser. And kudos to all the amazing people of the Wireless Festival who asked for Kanye to be given a chance. Kudos to you guys for standing behind him. You know, it's just amazing to see people still believing in people. And to my fellow black brothers and black sisters, do not let anyone tell us that we're too forgiven, because if we're not forgiven, we're going to be out here committing genocide, ethnic cleansing, apartheid, racism, and the list goes on. Remember, we are God's blueprint. So remember, my fellow black brothers and sisters, we are God's blueprint, and no one should be more godlike than us. Do not let anyone tell us that we're too forgiving, because we should be too forgiving, because that's the only way we're going to have peace on this earth. Do you see what they did over there in Palestine? They went to Palestine as refugees, and they were like, please take us in. We have nowhere to go. Please don't turn us away. And the Palestinians took in the Israelis, and the Israelis were like, oh no, we need this land. God promised it to us, you know, and now they're extending their borders, and they're going into other regions and stuff, and they're committing a genocide over there. No, if they had empathy like black people, do you think that would be happening over there? No. For us black people, we love happiness. We love a good time. We ain't got no time for war. We ain't got any time for animosity. We just want to live life, have fun, be silly, be creative. We love to create things. We would go over there in Palestine and we would coexist with those people. We wouldn't be pushing them off their lands, pushing them out of their houses. We would add on a bedroom or two and build a mansion and say, hey, my home, your home, mi casa, su casa. But we wouldn't be shoving them out. So do not let, and I'm saying this to say, do not let. So, as I was saying, do not allow anyone to tell us that we're too forgiving. We should be too forgiving so that we don't end up with like the other people, just invading other people's country, taking over other people's place, their homes, like it belongs to us. Absolutely not. So we should forgive. Now, I may talk about these things and talk about, what the Israelis have done, but are all Israelis evil? Absolutely not. Are all Jewish people evil? Absolutely not. But the majority of them are. And that's just the truth. It's just the truth, okay? The truth hurts. Suck it up, buttercup. But, the wireless festival, everyone will be refunded. And I think that, while they came together and they canceled the festival, because that's what they did, they crippled the wireless festival, and it was going to be an amazing show. It was going to be so big, and they could not afford that. And you know what's so funny? It's the UK. The UK has morals today, honey. The UK has morals today, but I'm wondering if my government should reach out to them about that repatriation that you're owing to us. Will they have morals today, honey? No, they're not going to have morals when they're supposed to pay Jamaica, but they'll have morals when they're supposed to cancel Kanye West over words. They'll cancel Kanye West over words, but they'll not cancel another person over actions. Do you see? Like, make it make sense. Yes, both of them can be sacrilege. Words can be sacrilege. Actions can be equally sacrilege as well. But the truth of the matter is, we know that more than 90% of the times, action is where it truly hurts, and actions is where oftentimes people lose their lives. So UK, such hypocrites, such set of hypocrites. And I need people to pay attention to this moment in history, because I see a lot of people, you guys still seem to be convinced that this is about canceling Ye. No, it's about sending a strong message to the Black community. It's to remind us of our position in life and to remind us that they are the powerful ones. And once they say something, it goes. We have proven to them that they can literally put us back in slavery anytime they want to, because guess what? We are so divided, and we allow them to cause this segregation amongst us. I see some critics coming out to say, oh, Kanye West supports Donald Trump. Kanye has long been a Trump supporter. He has never switched side when it comes to his political views. And I don't know why that is coming in as though it is something new. As I've always said, the other day it was Nicki, and now they're confessing, since Chile came out and said, since it was revealed that Chile did in fact vote for Trump, according to T-Boz, Chile did vote for Trump. Critics are now saying, oh, but Chile is an American. Nicki Minaj is a Caribbean. And that is where you all go wrong. The segregation. People are giving you a segregation title. African American, you accept it, and then you are segregating yourself from your fellow African sister. So you are giving power to other people while taking the power away from yourselves. And this is why they're gonna win. And if we're not careful, we're going to end up back in slavery, because we're literally proving to them that you can do shit to us and get away. What about the same behavior? What about the same energy when someone offends the Black community, when someone speaks out negatively about the Black community, when someone says something that's hurtful, insightful? Why not the same energy? Why? It's very telling. But hey, yay, go out there and do something. You will be accepted once you commit a violent act. Kanye, you have to do something physical. Your words weren't enough. If you go out there and you do some bombings, or you sign one of those bombs that's going to go to the children of Gaza to bomb up those babies and, elementary school in Iran. Go and sign one of those bombs that are going to go down into Iran. Yay. Go sign one of those bombs and they'll forgive you. They love a violent act. You weren't violent enough. You just spoke. So, they're going to cancel you until you actually do something violent. Yes, you don't meet the minimum requirements. You're not on the Epstein file. So you're going to have to choose. Do I want violence today, or do I want to be on the Epstein file today? But both of them are violence. But if you want to be a part of the club, you're going to have to bomb a baby or be on the Epstein file. You're welcome. And that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Peace.